need to know that this music is for everybody. You know, there's so many people that I meet. They're like, oh well, I'm not really into jazz because I don't really understand it. Or you know, I was on a flight once, and it was a flight. I think it was either a flight to LA or to Sydney. I was going to Sydney, but we were flying to LA first. And I said that she was like, "So what do you do?" I'm like, "Well, because this is you look different. What do you do?" I was like, "She's like, you look like a musician." I was like, "Yeah, I play music." So what do you play? I play, you know, a bunch of different styles, you know, from jazz and etc. So jazz, and she stopped on jazz, and she was like, "So, you know, I don't really understand jazz." I said, "What's not to understand?" She said, "I don't know. I went to this show once, and these guys were there, and they were playing, and they played a song, kind of, and then they went on to do this thing, and then they didn't say anything. We didn't know what was going on, and then they walked off the stage." I was like, "Well, that's not what jazz is." I was like, "Tell me your favorite song." I was like, "Sing me your favorite song." She started singing it to me. I was like, "Okay, now just change it a little bit, change the rhythm of it, change a couple of the notes of the melody, you know, just embellish the song." And she started doing that, and I would go back and forth with her on it, and she was like, she started smiling, and I was like, "That's what jazz is. Jazz is when you take the music and make it yours, and then give it to someone. That's all jazz is. It's nothing about crazy improvisation. It's nothing about crazy 2/5. That's our science as musicians. But between the musician and the audience, jazz is we take our music and give it to you. And once we get the audience knowing that it's just that, it's just a gesture, then we will really be able to have, you know, huge audiences, you know, and people need to know that this music is the national treasure. It's a worldwide treasure, but it was built up here. It's a national treasure. It's a treasure, you know. It's like Mount Rushmore. It's a national treasure, and so it needs to be treated as such, I believe. I'm Etienne Charles, and I rock jazz.